Hi, everybody, and welcome to my attempt at this week's BBO Weekly Free Instant Tournament. As always, it's instant tournaments, weekly free, yes. And it's 8 boards, match points. You have the best hand at the table, so nobody can have more high card points than you. They can have the same and better distributions. Quite strictly the best hand, but it is an extra bit of information that you can use in this form of bridge that you don't have if you were playing face to face. Just a reminder that I am trying to get my subscribers up above 500 and nearer to 1,000. So please, if you do like these videos, do subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything, and it tells YouTube to put these videos before more bridge players. Okay, so we're starting off with 13 high card points, and East has opened the bidding with 1 diamond, so they've got somewhere around, they've got 11 to 13 high card points, and the diamond stop. Certainly, when I'm not vulnerable, I want to bid 2 clubs here, shut out, try and make it harder for them to find a major suit fit. So partner's a passed hand, so we'll just bid 2 clubs, 2 hearts. So this is promising 5 hearts and 11 plus total points. They've got a heart fit. They could be going to game here. Not much we can do about that. And there they go. Partners on lead. We bid clubs and they lead clubs. Excellent. And now they play the ace, so the robot plays high to encourage. Looking at this hand here has 12 high card points. We have 13, that's 25. This hand has somewhere around 11. So partner's got no more than 4 points, has 3 or 4 points. And we've seen one of them. So we'll probably have to hope they've got a diamond on it. But they could have heart on us, so let's see if we'll take a finesse. Oh. All right, we'll win our ace. Cash a club. Did partner have 4 clubs? Or was declarer got 4 clubs? Partner has the king of spades. It's dead. So I'm going to lead this, or should I just lead? Leading a diamond, could that mean I lose the ace of diamonds? It could. But if I lead a spade, they win in dummy, they're going to lead a diamond, and I'll be in just as much a dilemma. So I'm going to underlead the ace of diamonds now. They may get it wrong. If they've got the king of diamonds there, they may think I wouldn't underlead the ace. So I'm going to try that. The risk of playing the queen of clubs is it gets roughed and it sets up a club trick here. And partner's got jack 10 of spades, and that won't be a trick in the end. So best chance of a 4th trick is to play a diamond. And they go up with the king. I wonder if that wasn't a singleton. No, there they go. Roughing. Partner did have the 10 of clubs, so there were no more clubs out. 4 of diamonds. Well, they wouldn't have played the king if they had the queen. So it looks like it was a singleton. No, it wasn't. It was just king X, and they guessed right. Now, contract making. Did we have a chance of beating it? Or did they guess the diamonds right? 50%. So there's an awful lot of 4 hearts making here. Everybody is in 4 hearts making. So we gave ourselves the best chance, but the robots guessed right in diamonds. Going up with the king. All right, okay, we got 14 high card points. Not a very nice 14. The aces and kings are nice, but and so it's a simple diamond, but we don't really have it any stuffing. We've got this one, not no tens, jacks, queens that might strengthen our long suits. But this is a one spade opening. One no trump from partner, which is a forcing one no trump. So they could have up to 12 points, 11 high card points. So they're, and they could have three spades, a limit raise. So this is the way when you play 2/1, as opposed to ACOL, that you have to do, because you can't bid two of a suit with unless you're got enough to force the game. And here, my aces and kings and my singleton suggest I do actually want to play in a suit rather than one no trump. So while sometimes I might actually pass a forcing no trump, here I'm not. I'm going to bid my club suit. They've gone back to two spades. They may only have two of them. They don't really have a fit with us, and we're not going anywhere. We're just going to pass here. I'm playing two spades. My partner does just have two. I do have four clubs, so why on earth we couldn't have played in clubs, I don't know. Six of hearts lead. Oh, what are we going to do? We need to draw trumps and try and make some club tricks, really. We don't want to be forced in diamonds if we can help it. Let's come around and in with the ace, because really I want to play a spade towards the queen 10 and see what West does, rather than leading the queen in the 10. Right, West sometimes would hop up with the ace here. They certainly wouldn't play the jack if they had it. So I'm going to try the 10. And that wins. So it looks as though West may have ace jack of spades. Once again, I don't see that I'm in any rush to do anything else. I'm going to play the queen of spades and see if spades are 3-3. But the ace of spades was there. So the jack of spades is with West. And it was Doubleton. So this hand has a spade winner. Right? Let's see what spades actually went on that last trick. So the 10's gone, jack's gone, so the 9. So this hand has the 9 of spades. So there are some chances of what's called a trump coup, but seems unlikely unless they got length in clubs as well. So we're going to win this in dummy. I think we'll play clubs, and we may not draw trumps just because there's a chance. The 10, ace. If anything, we're going to need to lead in dummy. King, jack of hearts. Is East roughing this? They are, but that was with a natural trump trick. Cashing the ace of diamonds. And we're going to have the rest. Jack of clubs. This is, oh, the trumps were 3-3 all the time. Well, that was not, didn't play that very well then. Playing the king of spades would have been the winning play as it is, and I would have made 9 tricks. So this isn't turning out well. There are no more trumps out, and the queen of clubs is a winner. So I can claim the last 3 tricks. And 39%, because there are plenty of people making an over trick, or two even. Well, that was not good. So when the jack dropped and the 10 had already gone, the robot would do that, would play the jack. If they had jack 9, the 10's already gone, they play the jack. That was foolish of me. I should have, there was really very little chance of a trump coup. I should have just played a top trump and I'd have made my 9 tricks and got 75%. So, right. She up to do? Well, 5-4, 15 high card points. 5-4 generally regarded as balanced these days. So even though I've got 2 good suits, queens and jacks, though I'm going to open 1 no trump. Heart, 2 diamonds, transfer to hearts. Probably that's what we're playing. No, 3 no trumps. Right, so diamonds are obviously the worry, but East didn't double diamonds. So we may not get a diamond. We may well get a spade lead if we've got, you know, the robots like leading from short suits. So there is a case for thinking about 4 hearts playing in that 5-2 heart fit, and we'd be roughing diamonds in the short trump hand. But that may not happen. Let's just pass and see how 3 no trumps fares. And they lead hearts, not diamonds. The partner does have those diamonds. 5 of hearts led. Is this led from length? The robots are leading from length more now. The robots have changed and they're less predictable in some ways than they used to be. I'd like to be in dummy to lead a spade. When I play clubs, I may as well play a club towards the jack. If the king's here, that would give us, you know, at least 2 club tricks, 3 if they went up with the king. And if the king's there, they'll cover the jack. They would cover the jack if I led the jack. So there's no advantage in playing clubs from the jack of clubs from dummy. So which of these cards should I play? I think I'm just going to play low, and this should give us an idea of which cards East has. The 7 suggests that East, well, has that this has been a short suit lead and that East has most of the hearts. I'm going to play a club towards the jack. 9 appears. King's there. And here comes the 10. That's interesting. Let's have a look at, if we look at that last one. 2, 9, jack, king. So there's the 10 comes now. So there's only the 8 that's higher than the 7. Apart from the ones that we can see. So we may lead the 7 of clubs from dummy at some point. Right. Okay, well, we're going up with the ace here. I don't want to play on diamonds yet, so I'm going to play on hearts. I suspect that East is going to win this cheaply, but then East will have to exit with something. Yeah. And the 8 of clubs to kill the 7. And so East's 6 of clubs is now a winner. Oh, well, I think I've got to play spades now. Looks as though East has all the hearts. So we play a spade. And there's the king. Not a good sign, really. What's East turned up with? How many hearts do we think they have? We think they may have 5 hearts. And 4 clubs. Let's see how many spades they have. That's at least two. Shall we see if they've got a third spade? Nine. So the six of diamonds from dummy. And they throw a diamond. This look, they've got to keep a club and they've kept the hearts. I think they've got three hearts and a club left now. That's what it looks like. Would they have kept three hearts? Were they just they've thrown their club and kept two hearts? Thrown their diamond rather and kept two hearts. Have they got a diamond left? Well, I'm going to play for them to have a club and three hearts left. Well, they have a diamond, so they're going to make their last two hearts. I should have cashed it. I needed to have cashed a diamond earlier. Um, yeah, 42.9% for one off. So just to show you what I could have done. So they've led the five of hearts from shortage. So East can see that the seven will force the queen. Um, clubs, king of clubs. Everything's placed pretty badly for us. So the 10 of clubs, ace of clubs, three of clubs. Try this heart. Nine. Oh, of course, they've only had four hearts. That's one of my calculations went wrong. The eight of clubs kills that. So now, when I cross to dummy with a diamond, now they will, I can't in fact do it, can I? Because they will, I played a spade, but if I now were to cash the king of diamonds to in the attempt to end play them, so I remove this diamond from their hand. And this is very risky, sets up all the diamonds, and I'm taking the spade finesse. They played the king as it happened, ace, two, queen, four, eight, 10, jack. You can throw the six diamonds. This hand can't throw the six of clubs. Can't throw the ace of hearts. So what will they do? You only need one more trick. So now they have to throw something away. Yeah, they can throw the Jack of Hearts away now. And now, when I throw them in with a club, they still make their three tricks. So we're still one off. So there wasn't a line for an end play to make this hand lead away from the Ace Jack of Hearts round to the King 10. So was it makeable in some way? Three no trumps. Looks as though some people did make it. Let's just see what Double Dummy has to say. Yeah, it says I can make an over trick. That must mean I have to play on spades, use the diamond entries to play on spades, and throw West in with a spade. Yeah. 42.9%. So there were some people making three no trumps, but three no trumps -1 is the commonest result. Right. Even more catching up to do, but we do have 5 boards to go. One club by West, one spade by East, and I've got 15 high card points. And the club spade stop. And I think one that the robot plays, one no trump here is that. Stopping clubs, stopping spades, 15 to 17 high card points. So yeah, and that's what I have. So I'm going to bid that. I know my spade stop's not wonderful, but and they have a spade fit. Partner doesn't want to do anything. Double now would be a penalty double. Well, I'd like partner to bid hearts if they had them, or clubs for that matter, because West may only have 3 clubs. Looks as though they found a 4-4 spade fit, and I've told them where all the cards are, but don't have enough to bid at the 3 level on my own, so I'm going to have to pass and start with the King of Clubs. See what, and this hand opened on 3 for that. The spade finesses are all right. The diamond finesses, they didn't bid diamonds, so. But this hand did bid 1 spade without any of the ace, king, queen, 10 of spades. So they got 4 spades to the 9 or something. And they've got 6+ points somewhere else. They're not in one, no more than 1 in clubs. They may have them in diamonds. Two partner. I'm going to get end played playing this. I think I'm going to try and cash the ace of clubs and put them on table. Right. They may well get a discard on this one, but yeah. But that was always possible for them to do. Now we're going to play hearts. And now spades, and we'll take the finesse. And they've got king, queen of hearts. So they may not have the ace of diamonds. So we may have cost ourselves a trick, especially as the Jack of Hearts is about to fall. Well, did they really have everything? Well, partner has the Jack of Hearts that fall underneath the ace. So let's see if partner's got the ace of diamonds. I do. And they can make the rest of the tricks. So that's another one, 60%. But we could have, if I pick something else to play, we can do better. Rather than nobody did better than 140. You know what? It did seem like we could do better. Anyway, one spade from partner on board 5, halfway through. And 13 high card points. And we've got 7 hearts and a 3. We know we've got an 8 card spade fit. But let's bid our hearts first. The partner has something in hearts. The slam's not out of the question, even though they can't have more than 13 high card points. 2 spades. This doesn't promise 6 spades, which it really ought to do. Well, what's just really good. So, but it just, they can have it, like, it's just a waiting bid. Well, I've forced a game now, so I can bid, I think, 3 hearts, or I could bid 3 spades. I think I'm going to bid 3 hearts, which would promise at least 6 hearts. Well, twice rebiddable. So it's still forcing. Partner can't pass. So let's just see if we can tempt anything out of them. 4 hearts. Right. Now I think we want to try. Well, what could they have? I'll say we've got 13 high card points. What 12 points could they have that would make slam good? So they promise 3 hearts here, 2 to 3 hearts. So if they have 2 aces, and Queen of Spades, we're in with a chance. So I think we'll see that. I think we'll use Roman keycard Blackwood here and see if they have 2 key cards. I'm not so worried about the Queen of Hearts because we've got 7. 5 Spades says they have 2 key cards and the Queen of Hearts. Right, so we're missing 1 key card. Hearts are going to be played from our hand, so the King of Diamonds will be protected if it's the Ace of Diamonds, which is missing. So 6 hearts. And the 8 of Spades. Partner had 1 heart, not 2. Wonderful. So we have to get out for 1 heart loser. Essentially, we've got no losers outside of hearts. And we've got 8 of them. We need the Jack to come down Doubleton, essentially. That's the only chance we've got. We can put in the 9 of Spades here and win. Can lead the Queen of Hearts. The Ace wins. Another spade. We've just got to hope it isn't being roughed. King of Spades. And now we need, because we had 7 and 1, that's 8 hearts. They've got 5. And 2 of them are gone. We need the Jack to drop now. And it does. Right. Wow. That's lucky. We can draw their last trump. And we've got plenty of winners now. So that was very lucky, the 6 hearts. 6 spades is a reasonable contract. So I believed the robot when they said they had 2 or 3 hearts. And then in key card, in response to Roman key card Blackwood, with the singleton queen, they showed the queen. Well, that's 96.4%, but nobody's in 6 spades, which is a more reasonable contract. Anyway, moved us up to 5th place and got us back above average. 15 high card points. Wimbledon ace. 5 hearts, 4 diamonds. So there is a possibility of opening this one, though, trump. Um, I think we will, because of the robot's predilection for leading short suits against no trumps. Two hearts is a transfer to spades, so with two spades, and that's where we're going to play. We're not too disappointed. But we've got set that we've got a big fit in hearts, so we are now disappointed. Four hearts is not an unreasonable contract. Anyway, we'll and my leader heart. I've got no quick entry to dummy is the problem. If I go up with the Queen of Hearts, the King's going to go on the ace. Maybe I'll try the 10 of Hearts. King goes on. I've got to win the ace. I think I've always certainly got a spade loser anyway, even if the spade finesse works, even the King of Spades is there. So I'm going to play the ace of spades. Draw a round of trumps. 10 appears. Is that King 10 doubleton, Jack 10 doubleton, or just 10 doubleton? Whatever. So if this hand has King Jack left, I want to lead from that hand. Has anybody got a singleton heart? I think the robot having had a singleton heart would have led it rather than the diamond. So I'm going to try and get to dummy by roughing a diamond and take a chance that I'm suffering a heart rough, or that if it is, it's with a natural trump trick. Three of clubs, 10 up, just to, they won't know my ace is singleton. I'm going to try roughing a diamond. And I'll leave the 9 of spades just to see the encourage them to cover. And that struck Jack. 6 of clubs. Aha. But that's all right. I can rough with the Queen of Spades. It's going to get over roughed. It is. Right, that's their last trump. And so I can rough this. And now the 3 hearts are good. And this hand would have followed to a heart. I could have gone to dummy with a heart. I should have believed that it was a doubleton. So 140 is 78.6%, but 170 would have been a bit more, not a lot more. So hearts was indeed better. So these people, where they're playing in 3 clubs, they presumably opened a heart and didn't get a response from partner. And the people playing in hearts opened a heart and eventually got a response from partner. Oh. Anyway, it's moved us up a bit more. We could have done better though. 13 high card points, not very nice, but we do have 3 spades, so we're going to rebid 1 no trump, whatever partner says. So I think I'll try. Danger of opening 1 club is that partner responds 2 clubs. But 2 clubs, I'm going to open 1 club just to deter a club lead. Sadly, we get passed out in there, but partner and one diamond would have got passed out, but would have been in a 4-3 fit. So we've got 13 points. Partner's got 5, so they've got 22 points between them. Nobody's got a fit. Oh, I'm going to play the 9 still here. Jack of hearts. Oh, well, cover it. Or the ace is going to appear. 5 of spades. There's the ace. Expecting the diamond to come through. Better go up with the queen. Do we want to try cashing the queen of spades now, or do we want to try and draw some trumps? I think we'll draw some trumps. We don't want them cross-ruffing. I'm going to go up with the queen. You never know. Well, 7 here. 10. 2. 10 of spades. Is this getting trumped? No, everything's very even distribution. Looks like pretty much everything's 4-3-3-3. Should I play hearts and try and set up the 4th heart? See if I play a diamond. Oh. So they're not 4-3-3-3. Here's the 8 of diamonds. They're going to rough higher than the 4. And they're going to draw everyone's last trump. Cash their spade trick. And let us make our 2 heart tricks, which will still be a really bad score. 0%. Yeah. So they're all playing 1 no trump the other way. So what happens here? You open a diamond, East eventually bids 1 no trump, and they make some tricks. Right. Now we really do have some catching up to do on this last board. But, okay, 1 heart by East. And we have our 16 points and a heart stop. So, and no void. So this is a 1 no trump overcall. 2 hearts there, 3 diamonds. It's forcing, so their partner's got to bid. So we're happy for them to carry on bidding higher, hopefully in hearts. 4 hearts. They're not making 4 hearts. Will they make 5 diamonds? I don't think so. So the double is a takeout double. Previously, when I wanted the double to be a takeout double, it was a penalty. And now, what's partner going to do if I double? Bid 4 spades, I suppose. That's crazy. Here, I can't possibly want the takeout double. Instead, I've got hearts. Can I risk it? Will partner pass it? Probably not. They're going to bid spades, aren't they? So I've got to pass. And see where we are. Where's the 2 of clubs? Partner's played the 7. And the 2 and the 4 below it. So that seems like it's an encouraging card. Maybe partner's got a doubleton club. I don't know that leading a spade is going to be any better. Certainly a diamond isn't. So let's just see if we can cash another club. No. So partner's encouragement wasn't wonderful. Are we going to duck this trick? I think so, because we have to lead something if we win it. So I think we'll duck this trick. They find out about the bad break. They're going to go to dummy's spade and cash a club. So our club play was pretty disastrous. They've got rid of another diamond, but really they didn't have that diamond loser. It's the queen. Here's the king. So am I going to lead a spade? I've got effectively 3 heart tricks if I don't play hearts. Can I be end played? We think this hand's got the ace of diamonds and some more diamonds. And club is giving a ruff and a discard. And the diamonds may take a diamond finesse. I'm going to try exiting with a spade. They're roughing spades as well. Here comes the ace of diamonds. And the jack of diamonds. So I'm going to rough that high. How many hearts? They've roughed twice. And they had 5 hearts. And they played around. So they've got 2 hearts left in their hand. Yeah. Well, I think there's no way I can do anything except make my 2 heart tricks. Get them 2 down. Two of diamonds, jack of hearts, ace of hearts, queen of hearts, and now the 10 of clubs. And that's the danger. And there's their last heart. Yeah. Only 42% for that. Can't see the other tables yet. So well done this week. So lots of you will have beaten me this week, which normally gets on score quite a few likes. Were people able to double 4 hearts and get partner to pass it? I'll keep looking for the other tables. Boards, do it for us. Will it come up? No, not yet. Keep looking just to see what we could have done on this board to get a better score. Presumably I could have played a spade rather than the second club. That would have worked better. Partner 7 of clubs wasn't a good card, really. Would have liked to be discouraged. And I expect, like I can see, partner would have bid spades if I'd doubled. I can't see them passing it. And it's a takeout double. Showing we can't see what's happening on other tables. And here we go. 1 no trump by East. 1 diamond. On me. How did the auction go at our table then? Oh, I'm looking at board 7. Right, that's part. Board 8. So if we double, the partner bids 4 spades and they bid 5 hearts and we can double again. Oh well. We can beat it by 3. Right. If we'd found a different, not cash the second club. Okay, well, I hope you found that interesting and informative. And please do like and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Thanks for watching.